Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your man Charles back again with another video, Black and Blue TV. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, I will be doing new updates, like I said before, on the NFC East as well as my Dallas Cowboys. I heard something interesting on Get Up about a couple of days ago. Um, it was about Dak Prescott being more incorporated in the run game. And, I just wanted to go over some brief stats with you guys and why I think that is a bad idea. The reason why is because when you look at, his 2021 season, which was last year, he only averaged 2.7 yards per carry. And also, he only had one touchdown, but he had 14 fumbles. That was the most fumbles he had all season. And I think now Dak is, getting into the prime of his career, and I really think that it would not be wise to have him a part of the running game. Now, he is very good at being a mobile quarterback, such as extending the plays and also getting timely first downs when we need it. But I don't think he needs to be a part of the running game. You see, this isn't 2016, where he actually had 282 yards and about six touchdowns. Also, if you look at his first three seasons, yeah, he was very good at running the football. But I think now he has such a grasp of the offense, and also, too, we still have Zeke, who's going to be healthy, and also Tony Pollard, who's going to be healthy as well. And I think those guys are just enough. Um, Dak is not Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is very gifted with his feet. Now, Dak is gifted as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from Dak Prescott's playing ability, but I really think that he's more suited being a pocket passer because if you look at his 2019 season, I mean, he threw for 4,900 yards and about 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. And that seems like that's the formula that works for the Dallas Cowboys. Also, too, when you go to 2021, threw for 37 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. So he actually had more touchdowns and less interceptions last year uh, than his 2019 year. And the reason why I say this is because, you know, there's this old saying, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Simply because I think we found the formula for success for our offense. Even though we've lost Amari Cooper and other people as well, I still think Dak Prescott's still going to do well this season. Now we do have some new weapons and some new young guys, in our offensive system, but we still have the running game. And what I think about the running game is that it's very important for us to get it going this year, you know, because Dak struggles without the running game. I think Dak and Zeke are, two players that benefit off of one another. Uh, one needs the other. One without the other one doesn't play well. And we've seen that happen before. I'm sure you're familiar with that, Cowboys fans. But when these two guys are together, I think they're still an unstoppable force. Now, with Dak Prescott, you know, I still think he's going to put up pretty big numbers. And for people to say that, he's not like a top five or top 10 quarterback, I think they're out of their minds because when you definitely look at these numbers, he has gotten better over the years. Now, granted, of course, 2020, we all know what happened. He had that gruesome injury, but last year he was able to bounce back. I mean, throw for 4,400 yards and 37 touchdowns, I think is a phenomenal year for any quarterback in the NFL. And also 10 interceptions. It's pretty much like a almost 4-to-1 ratio, for four touchdowns for every interception. Um, I think Cowboys fans, guys, just need to relax. I think everything's going to be okay. Um, we do have the toughest schedule this year, so these numbers could change. You know, I don't see him, throwing for, the same amount of yardage as he did last year, but I still see him being effective. I would say around 4,000, maybe 4,100 yards, and still think the same amount of touchdowns, due to, building rapport with that receiving core. And also, too, the running game has to be intact as well. You know, um, I want Tony Pollard and Zeke. I want Zeke to get the bulk of the carries, but I also want Tony Pollard to get, some more love as well because he is a dynamic running back. and I think he'll be very vital to this Cowboys offense. You know, Tony Pollard, he's really good at screens and he's really good at busting the play open. You know, we all saw him on his kick return last year against the Raiders, where he just, I think it was either a 99-yard or a 100-yard return. I'm not so sure, but you know, he's a dynamic player. He's more like a game breaker, so to speak. Um, and you know, Zeke, even though Zeke is digressing, I still think he's very effective in the screen game and also picking up blitzes as well. You know, he definitely understands the blocking scheme very well, and he's very vital. Now, you know, I don't think Zeke is going to have, you know, as bad of a year as he did last year. I really don't think he had a bad year as well because, you know, even though he only had 1,002 rushing yards, yes, he has digressed, but you know, in many ways he was still effective, especially in the screen game and also the short yardage running game as well. You know, but all in all, I think Dak Prescott's still going to have a great year. I mean, I don't think he may do 4,400 yards, but I still think he'll do around that area, maybe a couple hundred yards less, just due to the rapport building with the receivers. Now, yes, we do have Dalton Schultz back. You know, even though he is franchise tag, but I still think he's going to be an effective player, especially in the red zone and also situational plays such as third down, third and short, maybe third and 5. You know, but it's time for CeeDee Lamb to step up. And I think he will do that. I think CeeDee Lamb will flourish in this offense if we definitely move him around and you know, make things a little bit more easy for Dak, you know, instead of just isolating CeeDee to one side. Because CeeDee is very effective in the slot. You know, he's a matchup nightmare. And also, too, with Jalen Tolbert as well, he's a big play receiver, too. You know, even though he's a rookie, I still think there's a lot of promise to him, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video, guys. Please give a thumbs up, you know, comment and subscribe. And I'm out of here. You guys take it easy.